Remember, this is exactly the same memory as the last one, just a little earlier on. We need a clearer understanding of exactly what happened.
Understood.
This memory is a little temperamental, Mr. Black. I would advise against going in guns blazing. Try not to get spotted.
Right.
Hello, this is a bit of footage from Get Even, which is one of the very few games that's out at the moment in this kind of post-E3 games desert that we're in just at the moment. This is by Farm51, who I'm most familiar with them from a game called Necrovision, which was a first-person shooter set in World War One, kind of, but also it had vampires in it. So that's they're a little unusual, Farm 51, and this game, Get Even, is no exception. I mean, you've already seen me do some weird stuff with anomalies. This is all taking place in a memory, basically. I think, at least. Also, you've probably seen me use the corner gun there, and there'll be more of that throughout the videos. As the name suggests, a gun that can shoot around corners. We're going to see more anomaly stuff here. I'm going to create a hole in this wall, which is pretty useful, gotta say. Basically, anywhere on the minimap that there's a little blue spot that represents an anomaly, that normally gives you passages through or creates cover, things like that. So yeah, this is the structure of this game is a little weird. Well, not weird, it's unusual. Basically, after a little bit of an intro, you wake up in an asylum. This guy called Red starts talking to you over TVs, and I don't want to get too much into that, but basically from that point on, he is now. You've got this weird device on your head, this kind of like VR device, and there's a bit of a transition there because I faffed around shooting these guys. Anyway, yeah, it transitions between you being sent into these memories to try and figure out just like what's going on, basically, with you and with the asylum and all of this. So you switch between playing these sections and from walking around in the asylum. So these parts are pretty, well, they're not really standard shooter parts because of all this business going on and shooting around corners and what have you, but they're, it's shooting, it's a bit of stealth, a bit of gathering clues occasionally. We'll see a bit of that later on. The asylum stuff is more kind of horror-based, I guess. Psychological horror. Really good sound design. Apologise slightly because I'm kind of just talking all over a lot of the sound throughout this. But yeah, good sound design, really good voice acting. Kind of an intriguing story that I'm really not sure where it's going. And yeah, it's an unusual mix of styles that you kind of don't see so much anymore. I mean, kind of, story-driven, purely single-player shooter slash a psychological asylum 'em up. Don't get many of those. The shooting isn't amazing. I'm showing off this part partly for the corner gun stuff, and partly for some weird anomaly things that we'll see later on. But yeah, I'll shut up for a bit and let you just watch some of this. I'll start talking again when something of relevance happens.
Mr. Black, I think that something is wrong with this memory again.
It's becoming highly unstable. I will try to fix it. In the meantime, I'm sending you a picture. I need you to use it to exit.
I'm in that filing cabinet again, aren't I? But what are these?
Weapons, Mr. Black. A personal armory, if you will.
I thought you said I shouldn't kill. Something about distorting memories.
The more evidence you uncover, the less we risk distortion.
You're saying that I need to collect all the evidence for each board?
That's up to you, Mr. Black. But if you do, the memories become more stable, which means I can reward you with a new toy every now and then.
Fair enough.
So this is kind of the hub area for your investigations into just what the hell is going on. It's kind of a useful way you can bring up the just the plain text of the documents you're looking at now, which is useful. Yeah, so these, as you find evidence in the various memories and inside the asylum, you fill in these boards. As the guy Red has just told us there, we will apparently get some kind of special weapons or toys or gizmos if we get all of the evidence for a given board. I haven't done that with any of them yet. I think I've got one at about 96%, so I probably could finish that one off. And before that, yeah, you saw weird shit happening. Memories becoming unstable and so on. And this game does that a lot. You're never really sure kind of what's real and what's going to remain stable around you, which makes some interesting set pieces. In a little while, I think we're going to see some bit of evidence gathering when I eventually figure out where it is. The little green lights that you see on the side of the camera thing there, as they tick up to 3, it means you're near some evidence. I just walked past it again there. But I'll figure it out. Don't worry, I'm getting to it. There we go. And then normally the scan button is left click, but when you have the corner gun out, that's actually shoot. So it's popped off a shot there for no reason.
Matching profile, Jasper Prado.
So I found a fingerprint for a guy called Jasper Prado, and this memory, in fact, is basically we know that the guy called Jasper Prado was held in this warehouse. We are trying to find out more about that, maybe get to him before he's killed, because he is killed ultimately. We'll see how that goes. You can use stealth in these levels. In fact, it's actually encouraged quite a bit. I don't know if you caught earlier my character saying, "Oh, I thought you told me I shouldn't kill people." Red does keep mentioning, "Oh, if don't kill people, the memories will become unstable." I've been killing quite a few people, and it doesn't seem to have made a whole lot of difference. But there could be, I imagine, there probably is a payoff for not killing anyone or for stealthing everything entirely, or because there are some sort of choice and consequence aspects to this. I've done things like free certain people in the asylum, not free other people, and that's seemingly had a bit of a knock-on effect. So yeah, choices. When the guy says that killing people is to be avoided, he probably means it. I just haven't necessarily had the sort of payoff for that yet. But it's worth keeping in mind that you can stealth, or you can headshot everyone. like so, and they, you know, they explode in rather satisfying crystalline ways. So at least they do when you're in a memory. If you're not in a memory, then they just sort of bleed everywhere like normal. So, you know, try telling me that that's not satisfying. Come on. I thought I was being clever with this cover, but as will transpire, I kind of messed it up. It's going to the right, so I go to the left. Think about going behind him for a stealth kill, but I'm not sure. He's probably not going to face away from you. You can do takedowns from behind, and then he sees me somehow. I'm not totally sure how that happened. Anyway, I die at this point, so we will transition to a little bit later on, not a whole lot, after I replayed that part. Still in the same memory, still in the same warehouse. So they're nervous that Jared has become an informant, basically. That's about the size of that.
Hey, hear me out.
And here is Jared.
Just hear me out.
What do you want?
You're here for Jasper, yeah? They've got him back there.
And why are you here?
They locked me up because I was helping him out, but I only did it out of fear, I swear. I've seen him kill people just for disagreeing with him. Please, please, if you leave me here, they'll kill me.
So now we have a choice. Do I let this guy out? Or do I not? As it happens, I'm not really sure how to let him out at this point. So it's kind of moot. I probably could have explored that a little bit more. But yeah, see, I look around. Like, is there a way through? The map doesn't really show that there's any way to get to him. There's this door, but it won't open properly. So yeah, too bad, Jared. And that noise, I think, means you've made a choice. So yeah, choice was just to leave him. I mean, this is in a memory, so like, this has all already happened, or maybe not happened. So it's not like me doing anything here is actually going to help the guy, I don't think. So that's a bit of a mystery, really. So yeah, that was Jared. We're looking for Jasper. That door doesn't open, apparently.
What the hell?
Things are not really as they seem here. Intriguing stuff.
Still no memory of Jasper. Found his phone, though. You brought me out, Red. There's no pain. I can think this time. Red, did you see that? We've got a name and a place. Rose and a mansion. Red? Red? Are you there? Red?
In case you're wondering, no, none of that makes any sense to me, really, at this point in the game. Just more leads, more people.
Red? Hey, were you watching? Who's Rose? And where is this mansion? Red!
We still haven't finished our investigation into this Jasper business, Mr. Black.
What do you mean, haven't finished? We've got a name, a place. Jasper's dead. We need to...
I will say what we need to do, Black. You are here at my convenience, and you wear my technology. Do not fucking cross me! Nobody crosses me.
Okay, fine. Then what do I do? Red, I said what do I do? Oh, never mind. I'll just proceed, shall I? Listen, it's me. You need to tell me where the fuck you are and what the fuck is going on. You've got a lot to answer for, you know that. Call me back the second you get this, or there'll be consequences. Listen, it's...
So here we are back. This is the asylum. This is the other portion of the game. It's kind of divided into the shooty-based memory stealth bits and the asylum bits. That's a way back to the hub area, but I don't use that currently. So yeah, we are now going to proceed through some of the spookier portions, or well, sort of tense, I suppose. More than it's a little eerie. Not gonna lie, some weird stuff here. So this is an abandoned asylum. The doctor here who was presiding over this. He didn't seem like he was that great. He kind of just amputates people for a laugh and pulls their teeth out. Well, not for a laugh. He thinks the sickness manifests in sort of physical extremities like teeth and arms and stuff. So then he amputates or removes them, which yeah, it turns out is not actually not actually good surgery or good doctoring. Good, not great for the mental health of people, as it happens. Yeah, that's talking a little bit about what I've just been saying there. And these asylum bits are actually, I mean, they're somewhat linear. They're just kind of taking you from one bit of going into a memory to another. But yeah, the sound design, as I said, really good. It's pretty well constructed. So yeah, this guy called the Puppet Master is. There's a lot of references to the old Puppet Master, and there's a lot of like weird mannequin shit. There's one. A lot of weird mannequin shit going on in this asylum, which, yeah, I gotta say I wasn't too happy about. Not a big fan of that, but it was effective.
What? Well, why did you paint your prosthetic leg black? It's depressing. No, it's not. Yes, it is. And I was hoping you're cured. I am cured. Your leg was sick, remember? That's why I had to cut it off. I know you loved it, but sometimes we have to let go of the things we love the most. How's the other leg?
She's fine. Bit sad, maybe. Her sister was amputated. They were twins.
I see. So maybe they should be together. Yeah, all right. I'll think about it. Why did you do...
See, bits like that voice acting, I think, is very good, actually. It's pretty solid and consistent throughout. Yeah, more mannequin shit. Yeah, when I say I'm not, wasn't too impressed by that, I don't mean it's bad. I mean it spooked me. So, that means it's good for this type of game.
He left us, abandoned us. The puppet master left us.
Those things that they're wearing, I apparently have one of those on my head as well.
Can't face it. Can't face it.
This is all at the perils of VR, this game, actually. Who knows, maybe it will turn out to be about that. I have no idea. I'm not sure if I mentioned this is about 3 hours in, 2 or 3 hours in.
Doomed us all. One left to spread the word of Caesar. Always the way. He will come and see and conquer again. My liege, you are here. I knew you would come. Ever since that day.
This guy I spared in an earlier memory. Quite how me sparing him in a memory means that he can end up here, I don't know. I guess if I remember it that way, then that means it happened that way. Anyway, he wants to be free, and I'm happy to let him be free.
Red's done a number on you too. Here, say this. Go.
Praise you, my Caesar. This world is yours. It always was.
Yeah, I'm great. And who knows if that's a good idea. I let one guy out and he started murdering people, so hopefully we'll see. That one might go slightly better. I saved him in the memory, I might as well save him in the asylum too and be consistent. Plus he was very flattering, he called me Caesar, so hey. Yeah, there's another strange text message there. Get those throughout the game as well. Blaming you for stuff. He's carrying a lot of guilt. Is the protagonist. Now, despite the fact that he had a crowbar, that isn't the guy I just released. It's a different guy. Games give me some more ammo, that's nice. So here's something that happens quite a bit. I walk through an open doorway. Oh, hello. Who's this behind me now? Mr. Puppet Man.
I'm sure that wasn't there. Red, how are you doing this?
I'm not Mr. Black. You are.
An imprecision of the technology.
Sometimes the Pandora will overlay
Images onto reality.
I don't understand.
You don't need to. You're in very...
What the fuck? How is that even possible?
And there they are, mannequins are now walking around in the garden, which is a completely normal thing to be happening. The line cut off slightly, unfortunately, but Red said that, you know, I am now in very real danger from my own mind, so that's good. It's definitely what you want to hear when you're in an abandoned-ish mental asylum where maybe nothing is real. Or maybe everything is. Anyway, this is a bit of a stealth section. You can shoot these guys. It saves you ammo if you don't, though. And yeah, just easier all round to just stealth your way through it. And so, at the conclusion of this, basically when I reach the door, that's where we're going to leave it. So yeah, Get Even. It's an unusual game. It doesn't do everything amazingly, but it's got some things going for it. So if you enjoyed this, check it out.